Again, in this example, we want to use inverse functions to find all solutions, and I'm going to ask you to find the general solution, even though the textbook is going to say 0 to 2 pi. Don't stress about it. So if I look at this example, the first thing I need to do is get it all in terms of one trig function. I can use a trig identity to change secant squared x into 1 plus tangent squared x minus 2 tangent x equals 4. And if I get this equal to 0, I have tangent squared x minus 2 tangent x minus 3 equals 0. So hopefully when you look at this, you recognize this as a quadratic trinomial in terms of tangent. And we factor quadratic trinomials by guess and check. So these first two terms have to multiply to make tangent squared x, and these two terms have to multiply to make negative 3. So this is going to be tangent x, and this is going to be minus 3 and plus 1. And if I check my inner and outer smiley faces, they add to make negative 2 tangent x. So now I can use the zero product property. Tangent x minus 3 equals 0, or tangent x minus 1 equals 0. So for both of these, I need to isolate tangent x. Tangent x equals 3. Oops, this should say plus 1. Sorry about that. And tangent x equals negative 1. So this one here, I can do inverse tangent of 3. And note, once again, I'm going to put an asterisk here. We don't know whose tangent is 3. So the only way we could figure that piece out is with the calculator. So my general solution is arctangent of 3 plus pi n. So now for this one, inverse tangent, x equals inverse tangent of negative 1. Now, we do know this one by heart. We should think about inverse tangent. When we're looking forward in our unit circle, we go from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2, which, remember, is the right side of that triangle, or of that unit circle. All students take calculus. Since we're looking for a negative tangent, that won't happen here. It's going to happen down in this quadrant, and this is going to be negative. Let me use a different color. This is going to be negative pi over 4. So we can say x equals negative pi over 4 plus pi n. Okay? So if you do know the inverse using inverse rules, you should figure that out.